Hey everybody, it's me, JTJ, and right now I am going live to you from wherever I am. And yes, today it's another butt pack sale. And yep, that's right, I'm doing it again. Uh, Now let me just do something real quick, get everything all set up. You know, no viewers so far, that's fine. There we go. So, got one viewer so far, and I'm gonna start the sale now. Let me get everything ready so you guys can get your butt packs for cheaper than usual. Okay. Remember, folks, it goes back to the normal price after this sale, so let's make sure we are all aware of that. And yeah. So let's see, next one. I'm not liking that. Sorry, my internet's being weird on me. Okay. I think I'll start off by making the I Love Butt Pack one on sale. So sorry. A little annoyed with my internet. But yeah. All right, now let's make the regular one on sale. Okay, that one worked fine, sort of. I'm gonna just double check, make sure I did everything right. Sorry about that, guys. And I am not able to read your comments yet, so forgive me for not acknowledging them yet. Let me see. Yep, that's right. That's also right. Now I'm gonna go back to the comments, and I'm going to make sure to give you all a link to where you can buy them if you actually are interested in buying them. Now they're on sale, and an hour from now at 4:05 they will no longer be on sale. So just as a heads up to all you. Now let me see what all you've been commenting. Hopefully good things, but if not, I understand. Here we are. Now let's see what the comments say. Oh, that's good. That's random thing to say. Oh, hey, pragmatic addict. Don't be sick. Don't worry. You don't need money. You don't have to buy one if you don't want to. I'm just putting the link here for all you. Yeah. So, since I'm going to be here for an hour talking about, the fanny pack, I might as well just tell you right now, for those of you who are celebrating Valentine's Day with your girlfriend and you weren't able to afford her, I don't know, a nice diamond necklace or something like that, you can make up for it by lying and saying you paid $2 million for a fanny pack for her that she'll probably never wear if she is smart. Or she'll probably just wear it to, like, I don't know, some kind of water park or something. I don't know where people normally wear those to. Normal people, to be exact. Let's see what you said here. If I do have had money, I would have definitely bought one. Well, that's cool. But you don't feel obligated to buy one, just as a heads up. Yeah, I know. Neither do I. I don't have one either. We're both on the same boat there. I'm sorry for being insensitive. But I did specify it was a Valentine's Day sale, so. But again, don't feel bad. I'm single myself. But yeah. I kind of want to look up the origin story of why we celebrate Valentine's Day, just for shits and giggles. It's probably something brutal and terrifying, according to what I saw in the movie Hard Eyes a couple weeks ago or a week ago. Let's see. What is the... I'm going to be honest though, I feel the origin of Valentine's Day has something to do with the greeting card companies wanting more money, but maybe there's more to it than I give it credit for. The holiday is named after the Saint Valentine, Morto from early. However, there were several saints named Valentine, making it difficult to determine which one is the true namesake. Most legends point to either Saint Valentine of Rome or Saint Valentine of Turney. Sorry, I'm a bad reader sometimes. And I'm missing some comments, so let me check those out. Let's be honest, people don't really like Valentine's Day. That's true. That is actually very true. Now, imagine a butt pack you open up and it makes a fart sound. Kyle, that's gross. That's gross. Come on. You have a peacock, for crying out loud. You are in no position to be gross. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. It's it was kind of random looking that up, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if the story they tell in Hard Eyes is true, but that is a pretty funny story for why we celebrate a holiday where we, you know, tell our lovers we love them and shit. And I just noticed that my phone needs a little bit of a charge, so let me fix that right quick. There we go. I trust. That was weird. Sorry about that, folks. LOL, you know, for April Fool's Day. LOL. Ah, Kyle, I can't make a fanny pack make a fart noise. If I could, I would have definitely done that for April Fool's Day. If anything, I'm probably gonna call it something else for Valentine's Day just for shits and giggles. I'm kind of curious to know what the strange things you see couples do on this day is. Is it like serial killer strange, or is it just like, ew, what is that kid doing in high school strange? Like, what do they do that is so strange? What, do they like eat the heads off of live chickens? If I ever have a girlfriend, I'm gonna buy 2 live chickens and tell her we're gonna eat the heads off of these, and we're gonna have a romantic night tonight on Valentine's Day, eating the heads off of live chickens. I kind of no, I'm not actually gonna do that. I love animals too much to be cruel to them like that. No, but seriously though, what's the strange thing you've seen couples doing on this day? I'm you got me curious, and now I don't know if you got uh, Kyle the peacock kid curious, but I'm now curious. What, do they do something stranger? Like, do they buy peacocks and take them for walks as pets on this day? I don't know if I made Kyle mad by making that joke about how he bought a peacock again, but yeah, he bought a peacock a while back. And it's a very funny story, and you can watch the last live stream I did for talking about it. Also, earlier today, I did a trailer reaction of The Accountant 2, which was a little disappointing, say the least. I mean, I'm a big fan of The Accountant movie, the first one. Sorry. But the new one doesn't look all that good. And Kyle's saying it's dead. What's dead? Your love life is dead? Your peacock is dead? Oh my god, did you kill your peacock? Of course you killed your peacock. If they held their hands and being cutesy, like being going on a date and stuff, buying chocolates, I would be fine with that, man. But having a condom in a okay, I see what you're talking about, and yes, that is some strange stuff for people to do on Valentine's Day. Kyle, you can't eat a peacock. They're not they're not chicken. And I doubt it tastes like chicken. It probably tasted more like a parrot. Which I never ate parrot before, but if I had to guess, peacock tastes similar to parrot more than it does chicken. I'm assuming that just because I never had parrot before or peacock, so they probably taste the same. But maybe a peacock tastes more like a flamingo. I don't know. I don't eat strange birds like you do, Kyle. Everyone calls it Valentine's Day. I personally call it Rejection Day. Not gonna lie, kinda in some ways. I mean, I remember back in middle school, I had this crush on this one girl, and I pretended to be a secret admirer of hers, and she even rejected the secret admirer, not knowing it was me, thankfully. That would have made it even more embarrassing. And she moved the next year, which I suspect was because she didn't want to see the secret and find out who the secret admirer was. No, I'm kidding. She just moved for whatever God knows what reason. Who cares? No, but Valentine's Day is just something made up by the greeting card so they can make more money. So don't feel bad. It's not a real holiday. It's not like Christmas, Halloween, or Easter, or Thanksgiving. Not in that order, of course. I mean, my favorite holiday would have to be Thanksgiving, and then Halloween, then Christmas. And, I never was big on Easter. When I was a kid, yes, but as an adult, it doesn't really, I don't know. I don't mean to offend people. I just don't really, there's not really much to do on Easter. Am I right? It's like, and Kyle said, I did try to make a parrot say, Kyle, bad. That is bad. That's like really bad. Yeah, that's, uh, sheesh, bro. Secret admirer. Oh, I thought that was a response to Kyle for a second there. Sorry. Oh, you did that too, huh? I know what you mean. I mean, it was a middle school thing, so I didn't really. But yeah, I don't even think I'll do an Easter butt pack just because, I feel that might offend some people. Yeah, people get offended for breakfast. It's just kind of, you gotta be careful. And I feel Easter is one of those holidays that is very sacred to a lot of cultures, and to make a butt pack for that could send the wrong message or piss someone off. Who knows? There's a lot of Ned Flanders out there. What did Kyle say? Hey, I said you did. I remember that day. It's really messed up. No, you said you did. Oh, wait. Okay, I see what happened there. I got words mixed up. Okay, I may have said that to a parrot at a pet store once in, I don't know, high school, something like that. I can't remember. But to be fair, in high school, we're all pretty dumb, let's be honest. No one is truly who they are in high school until maybe their senior year, or maybe even after that. Who knows? I'm not a psychologist, I can't tell you, but we were all kids once. We all make that dumb decision at a pet store once in a while. As long as we didn't do something as dumb as what those guys from Better Call Saul did, I think we're all good. True, if the bird did say that, they had to probably put it down. No, they're not going to kill a parrot for saying that word. They're probably going to sell it to a racist old man or something. I don't know. An old man who sucks. They're not going to kill an innocent parrot for learning a bad word. I'm just going to say that right now. But no, I just told you who would buy it, Kyle. A racist old man. Because that's the only person that would probably... Actually, no, there's probably some assholes out there that would probably love to have a parrot that says that word. I don't know. Maybe a guy gets it for his wife and gives it as a gift to her and says, "Here you go, here's a parrot." And no, it says midget. UK. Once I asked out a girl last year. She went almost accepting me to an instant rejection because of a single rumor that my bully spreaded. Oh, that's rough. Yep, you're right. That kind of thing a racist old man would get. Because name anyone who isn't racist that would buy a parrot that says midget. I'm not gonna lie, I almost screwed over that pet store. By the way, right now I got a butt pack for this that's on sale for Valentine's Day. If you want to see what it looks like in person, consider this an unboxing video, I guess. But yeah, this is what it looks like and everything. I actually bought this one originally for another reason, not just to show on this video, but yeah, I bought this originally for somebody, and you could say they rejected me, so I'm fine with that. But anyway, someone said something. I like to keep track of these. On the butt pack, are those tongues are chili peppers without the stems? Kyle, I think you know those are not peppers or tongues. Okay, I think I did a good job of making hearts, if I say so myself. I mean, I was being creative with the hearts, yes. Maybe too creative, but still, they are not peppers or tongues. Why would I put tongues on a Valentine's Day butt pack? What's this one say? Can it hold a gun? I'm just curious. I don't know how to answer that comfortably, no offense. It's just I don't own guns, and I am definitely terrified of guns personally, and I would never try to find out if you could, but if I had to guess, maybe if it's like a small little baby gun, like one of those small guns that you see in movies where for some reason a woman's holding it and they use it. I don't know. I think you can fit a taser or a walkie-talkie, but I don't know. I'm not an expert. I never, you know. I'm not uncomfortable, by the way. I was just doing that for comedic effect. But yeah, this one will still be on sale for another week after this video. So if those of you, which there's only two watching right now, those of you who have a girlfriend that you want to buy something special for and you want to lie and say you paid $2 million for their gift, I would say now's the time. And even if it doesn't arrive in time, they can always show off and be like, oh, hey, look what Harold bought me. He bought me this fanny pack for $2 million. What did your Francis buy? Oh, he bought me a butt pack too, you dumb blonde. I don't know. I don't know how to be catty, so I couldn't do a good impression of that. So they're supposed to be harsh with what? Crooked tails then? Huh? Hearts with what? What the heck is a crooked tail? Crooked tails. Crooked tails? I think you mean cocktails, aren't you? Because, and for the record, those are not cocktails. I don't know what a crooktail is, but those aren't crooktails, whatever that is. I mean, mostly I just make these for fun. I mean, I will get them just to have around. But if someone actually does buy them, nice. But I'm not gonna make a big fuss if no one doesn't. I mean, originally the butt pack was supposed to be a joke because who's gonna pay $1 million for a butt pack? And then my brain started thinking, what if like I had sales for these and people could say they spent $1 million or $2 million on it after they bought one? I mean, I gotta be honest, it's kind of funny. I mean, imagine going up to your friend with a fanny pack and saying, and acting all high and mighty, being like, yeah, check out my fanny pack. I am a very, very successful man. I am wearing a fanny pack. And then one of his friends like, why the fuck are you acting like a spoiled rich man? What, or high class rich man? You're wearing a fanny pack. And he goes, yes, but I paid $1 million for this fanny pack. Thank you very much. And he's like, you don't have $1 million. Who pays $1 million for a fanny pack? And then you grab your phone and you show where you bought it, and then he's all, you see, I bought it for $1 million. I'm quite successful. And he's like, you did not pay $1 million for a fanny pack. No one in their right mind would pay $1 million for a fanny pack. No one with $1 million would pay $1 million for a fanny pack. I mean, name one person who pays $1 million for a fanny pack. But I'm not gonna lie, if someone actually does buy this fanny pack for $1 million, I vow to make a documentary dedicated to finding out who that person is and why they paid $1 million for a fanny pack. I mean, I feel that's a documentary anyone would want to see. Am I right? A crooked tail, like sideways. If I had money, I would have bought. I'm gonna recommend SpongeBob. Who put you on the planet? Oh, I see what you're doing. You're doing the SpongeBob thing where he's like, who put you on the planet? Ugh. Fucking that SpongeBob. Gosh, you're. But yeah, seriously, not gonna lie, I never intended for people to actually spend $1 million on these. In fact, I got the inspiration from a documentary called Pepsi, Where's My Jet? Because they were talking about how back in the old days, they used to put these things in the magazines for in Sears catalogs that no one was actually supposed to buy because it would be something a Texas billionaire would buy or something. But they wouldn't actually buy it because it was ridiculous. But you would, and then I wondered, what if someone actually did spend $1 million on this fanny pack? I mean, would they be pissed? Would they be mad? It's kind of like, what do I say to them if they comment on my channel? Hey, I bought one of your butt packs for $1 million, and it's just an ordinary fanny pack. What's going on, man? What is this? And then I just shrug my shoulders and be like, I, I just did that as a joke. I'm sorry, man. I didn't intend for anyone to actually spend $1 million on it and actually wind up complaining after spending $1 million on it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Someone actually does spend $1 million on one of these fanny packs. I'm probably gonna faint. Somehow I just picture some billionaire out there showing off how rich he is, and for some reason he's also high and drunk at the same time, and he goes on the site and looks up most expensive fanny packs for some reason, and he accidentally buys like 1,000 of these. I might have a stroke if someone actually bought 1,000 of these at $1 million per one, because that would make me an instant billionaire, right? Is my math off on that one? I feel I would be really rolling in dough if that happened. And I missed some stuff, so let me see. 1 million, damn, that's a lot of money for that. Well, right now they're $50 each, so it's kind of a steal at this point. Sure, on something. Kyle, you always are choking on something. Whether it's pizza, whether it's cardboard, which is what I call some of the pizza you eat. They be distributing to homeless people. Homeless people be like, what am I supposed to do with this? I wasn't even talking about Little Caesars. Nice try, Kyle. Nice try. But somehow I see a billionaire, like he buys a bunch of these for his kid's birthday and he wants to use them as goodie bags, and he calls them $1 million goodie bags. He's all like, I just spent $1 million each on these goodie bags. Make sure they are filled with the proper stuff. Each gift bag should be given to the kid at the party. Make sure there's a Rolex in there. Make sure there's a gift certificate, $5,000 gift certificate to Amazon, a $5,000 gift certificate to Red Lobster. Just put a bunch of fancy, expensive stuff in each one, and make sure each kid gets the same amount of expensive, and use $100 bills as that type of gift paper so people know how rich I am, you see. I could see some rich guy being dumb enough to buy 1,000 of these for some stupid 10-year-old's birthday party and use them as gift bags. Had a funny smell, not gonna lie. Actually, I think that was something else, I don't know. But anyway, I missed some stuff. Let me see. And if someone buys it, I feel like the company you're using is going to take half. actually, Kyle, interesting fact, they don't take half. I don't even know if they would care at that point. They take a percentage of the money already for because this already, but they don't take half. Nice try, Kyle. Hey man, I gotta go. It's almost. Whoa. Wow, that is late. You should probably get some sleep, man. I gotta go get some sleep. See ya, man. I'm recommend. This is a lot of money we're talking about. If somebody did buy it, they probably want a nice cut. Kyle, the site already kind of screwed themselves by making us allowed to name the price already, first off. Second, um, they're not gonna, they, they already kind of can't at this point because of contract and what it said. It's already too late for them to even try to get a cut. If anything, they already have a decent amount of money as it is anyway. I think it's like ran by Amazon or something, so I don't think they're gonna really care if some YouTuber gets $1 billion instantly. If anything, people would probably be coming after me and trying to get that money. But the problem with that is, how would they know someone actually bought one? It would be near impossible to know. Because the point is, that company can't have half. There's no way for them to even get half. But I could be wrong on that one. But yeah. So there's there's still a little bit of time left before this sale ends. Let's look up another goofy fact about Valentine's Day. Not gonna lie though, but like, I could see the company coming at me and be like, hey, you made $1 billion. We want some of that money because we deserve some of it. And I'm like, no, you already got your cut, which is probably a percentage of the profits, and you probably saw it for $1 million or whatever for who knows how long, and you're probably thinking to yourselves, no one's ever gonna pay $1 million for that. So the joke's on you. You couldn't even ask me at this point. What's on the butt pack again? What are those? I see 2 hearts. First off, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hearts on here. 8. Wait. 9. 9 hearts on here. Second off, you know they're hearts. They're clearly hearts. Anyone with eyes, Kyle, could see these are hearts. And of course, the blue one. Yes, there's a blue heart on there. That's probably because my channel's color is blue. You know? And for the record, if you didn't like it so much, you had a chance to vote. And the vote already passed, and you are too late, sir. But I always do. But there is still an election for another butt pack on my channel. If you want to check that one out, Kyle, and cast your vote on that. But yes, they are hearts. And yes, And by the way, your lag makes it awkward to know what you're talking about sometimes, but I don't know which part you were saying made sense, so I'm just going to assume a lot of it made sense. Were a reference to kisses. Kyle, I don't know how to draw kisses. I didn't even know how to draw those hearts the way I did. So maybe next year I'll do one with kisses on it. Maybe I'll make a second Valentine's Day butt pack next to this one with kisses on it. But for right now, let's be adults and not be creepy about kisses. Because we all know how creepy you probably are when you kiss. No, I'm kidding, I'm so kidding. Band. Oh, you thought those were from the band Kiss? What? Huh? No, I only listened to like one song from Kiss, so I don't even know how I could make a reference to the band Kiss. But for all I know, I probably heard more than just one song by Kiss. I don't know. I heard a lot of songs on the radio growing up, so it's hard to say. I also want to point out that other than butt packs on my website, I also am selling other products which are probably cheaper and just as good as a butt pack. But right now the butt packs are worth $50 each, and since they normally cost over $1 million, that's a steal in my book. That is a genuine steal. I would buy one in a heartbeat if I was in the other person's shoes. I know Kyle's not gonna buy one because he don't give two shits about fanny packs. But to be fair, who of my generation is big on fanny packs? I mean, I only got these because I like the way they look, and sometimes it's fun to wear them, just for fun, for decoration. Although on the other hand, Kyle, you could probably use one, not gonna lie. It actually look good in the new one that I'm gonna come out with when I'm at 100 subscribers, which is when the new one comes out. Unless April Fool's Day comes first, but By the way, whoever's watching this and is liking this video, feel free to, subscribe, because I do a lot of content like this all the time. Oh, let's see what Kyle's saying. Yeah, I mean, Doctor Who only wore a fanny pack once as the female incarnation, and that's only once in Doctor Who wears a fanny pack. Again, maybe I'll think about it. And second off, Kyle, these aren't fanny packs, okay? These are butt packs. There are fanny packs that are honest about what they are, because fanny is just a clean way of saying butt. And let's be honest, a fanny pack is a lie because it calls itself a fanny pack when we all know it's a butt pack. And if we want to get really, really vulgar, it's an ass pack. Come on. Yeah, man, that's pretty funny. Ass pack. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though, you could probably fit a can of beer in here. Maybe 2. Maybe 3. I bet you could fit 4 for all we know. I don't know. But it's kind of interesting, Kyle, that your hero, Doctor Who, wears a fanny pack. Also, how many incarnations does the Doctor have left before he can't come back to life? Or are they going to write some way where he gets more again or something? Or it? I don't know that they either call the Doctor Who it or they, because at this point, if it can change gender, it's like, what do you call the Doctor? It's definitely not male or female, so it's probably a they, right? I mean, I don't want to offend anyone, but it's like I don't like calling people it. It just seems rude in some ways. I mean, it's like if I referred to Kyle as a it, or if I referred to Tom Hanks as an it, or if I referred to Jim Carrey as an it. Jim Carrey is not a it. Jim Carrey is a person, not a it. Now, if he was a robot, that would be a different story, which I could actually see him being a robot that was built by, can't remember that actor's name for the life of me. But I do know that he is not a robot that I know of. Who knows, maybe he's a robot time traveler and he traveled here from the future along with Matt Groening. For all I know, Matt Groening was trying to warn people, but people didn't listen. I don't know. I feel Matt Groening is a fucking time traveler because he predicted a shitload of stuff that came true. But that can also just be a coincidence. But who knows? So, yeah. I also sell these on that site, if you're wondering why I have this. That too, sort of. But, yeah. Wow. Oh, Kyle finally said something in response to the Doctor Who thing. Oh, by the way, the Doctor has no infinite lives because they're from another universe. Extremely stupid. Wait. Huh? Do you mean doesn't have infinite lives or does have infinite lives? Because that's confusing. I'm not gonna lie though, but the concept of Doctor Who. So when a doctor dies, he takes on a different form. But how many forms does he have left in him before he, doesn't come back at all? He does. I don't know where the no came from. Okay, so the show likes to cheat. I see how it is. It feels like the doctor doesn't really die. So like, what does him and his friends ever get really drunk and decide to shoot at each other or like shoot him? Like they get all drunk and they're like, anyone shoot him multiple times, he's just gonna keep coming back to life as a different person. Shoot dead, shoot dead, shoot dead. Holy shit, you look like fucking Michael J. Fox. Hey, say, Doc, I gotta tell you about the future. No, but seriously, it's like, how does that all work? Has anyone ever just did an episode where a redneck hillbilly befriends the doctor and just shoots his gun at him multiple times till, he looks like Michael J. Fox? You know what? I would welcome that if Michael J. Fox was one of the doctors. I would actually watch that entire season just to see Michael J. Fox shake and play the doctor. Okay, that wasn't funny. Now I feel bad. That was bad taste. That was really bad taste. But the point is, come on, there has to be an episode where someone got drunk and shot at the doctor multiple times. And that's why I think that was stupid idea. What was a stupid idea? You're so slow with these, Kyle. It's hard to tell anymore what you mean, what you think was a stupid idea. No offense. I don't believe he has infinite lives. I still believe he has 8 more lives. Okay, so you can't get drunk with the doctor and shoot at him multiple times, or he'll definitely be dead. Okay. But at this point, the doctor is probably sick of constantly being killed and then brought back to life as a different person. I mean, it's kind of funny in a sense. It's like, imagine the doctor getting drunk one night and he gets so drunk, I don't know, he falls into a volcano. Won't he just keep falling into that same volcano and all his lives are gone? I mean, you can only fall into, once you fall into a volcano, how can you get out of the volcano after falling in the volcano? It's like, how's that work? It's like, did they ever explain? Did he ever die in a volcano? I actually want to look that up now. Did Doctor Who ever fall in a volcano and die? Let's see if that's a thing. Did Doctor Who ever fall in a volcano and die? So if the doctor, what? Doesn't really say anything. Kyle sent a message. Let's see what he said in response to the volcano thing. Oh, the doctor he does. I don't know where to know. And that's why I don't believe he has infinite life. No, you did not die in a volcano. He did fall from a big height one time. No, he didn't die. Okay, first off, I want to see what would happen if Doctor Who fell into a volcano now, because with him having infinite lives, if he does have infinite lives, that would be funny. You just see him on hours on end, just falls in the volcano, dies, comes back as a different person in agony, dies, comes back. You know, it's like, come on, that has to be funny. That sounds funny. I'm laughing just thinking about Doctor Who falling into a volcano and dying multiple times. I mean, I know that sounds morbid as fuck, but you gotta admit, it's fucking funny, because if he can't die and he has multiple lives and every time he dies he comes back as a different person and it's in the same spot, ideally falling in a volcano would be the most funniest episode of this series. Like, I don't know if there's already a funniest episode of the entire series, but that would probably take the cake for funniest episode of the entire series. Don't get me wrong, I would probably watch that episode on repeat just because it sounds funny. No, when the doctor regenerates, if you kill him, he's dead forever in the middle of regeneration. Huh? I thought he regenerates as a different person, so I'm confused now. You confused me. You hurt my brain. You have to elaborate, Kyle. Do you mean like if he dies multiple times, he's just dead or something? I'm confused. Because I feel it'd be funny to watch him in a volcano die over and over and again. No, in the middle of regeneration, if you die, get shot, you're dead. So if he dies while he's regenerating, he's dead. He's kaput. He's no more. Okay. So there would be no funny episode where he dies in a volcano multiple times over and over again. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of boring. I mean, I would watch that episode on repeat, like I said, because that is funny as hell. But like, god damn. So you don't find that the least bit funny, Kyle, that if he fell into a volcano and died over and over again and kept coming back, you don't think that would be funny? I don't know why you think torture is funny. Torture, at that point, it wouldn't be torture. It would just be screwy. But I guess I can see why you would interpret it as torture. To me, I only find it funny because it's a guy coming back to life over and over again, only to die in a volcano. It's like, god damn. But you have a point. I guess if he fell in a volcano, that would be his demise. That would be the end of it for him. He would be no more. He'd be gone. He'd be dead. He'd be no more. It would be boring. There would be no show after that. You know, that would be an interesting way to end the series. Falls in a volcano, dies. Down. If that Mad TV Cartoon Network show exists, you should have pitched that to him. LOL. You mean them, right? Because I think there was multiple writers for that show. And I would probably get laughed out at a studio if I pitched Doctor Who falling in a volcano and dying over and over again and coming back to life over and over again. Because that just sounds absurd. I don't know. I feel Doctor Who fans would not find that at all funny. They would probably call me an idiot. I mean, even you probably think I'm an idiot for making that joke, even though it's pretty funny. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one laughing about that. I'm pretty sure whoever is watching this video and is at this part is laughing their ass off. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. You are no better than Tom Brady, Kyle. I bet if you had a son, you would make out with him. You know what his favorite soda is? Sunkiss. Doctor Who did have an episode all about Pompeii. Yes, I am familiar with Pompeii, Kyle. I know what happened at Pompeii. That is depressing as hell that you would mention Pompeii. Too soon, Kyle. Too soon. It's been over 1 million years now. Doctor Who did have an episode all. You said that twice. Are you trying to repeat yourself? Oh, okay. That's the only episode I can think of with a volcano in it. Yes, but my point is, it would be funny to see him come back to life over and over again after falling into a volcano. And then you just see him fall in the volcano going for 30 seconds and then dies and then comes back and then he's like and you just see this for the entire episode. He's just doing that the entire episode till someone decides to drop him a rope and save his life. And then he's finally like, "You son of a bitch, what took you so long? I fucking hate this show. Kill me again. I don't want to be on here for an entire season." You just push him in there, and then we get Bryan Cranston as Doctor Who. That's the only episode I can think of with a volcano. You already said that, Kyle. Oh, wait. I'm just reading it again for some reason. Anyway, I'm releasing a anti-Valentine's Day episode sometime tonight. Fatal Attraction is what I review. So, those of you who like Michael Douglas for some reason should check it out. For some reason, he thought he was the victim in that movie. Not going to spoil the review, but that's debatable. Anyone remember that thing on Rick and Morty where he brings a churro to life and basically he ditches it on a planet full of cinnamon, and then you find out that the churro might be coming for revenge on Morty? I would like to see an episode where that churro tries to get revenge on Morty and he tortures Morty in the process of getting his revenge. Like the whole episode, you just see Morty strapped to a chair and the churro is torturing him and finding new ways to torture him. And it's kind of like Pickle Rick, only it's just him and the churro is torturing Morty over and over again with a new way of torture. And then at the end of the episode, you just see Rick show up and he vaporizes it and says, "Come on, Morty, let's erase your memory of this horrible day." And then Morty's like, "I don't think I want to forget, Rick. I think I need to remember so I never make this mistake again." And Rick's like, "That's not for you to decide, Morty. I'm going to erase your memory." That would actually be an interesting episode. I might do a pitch video on it. You know, remember my pitch videos? It's been a while since I did one. What was my last one? Was it the KFC one? God, what was my last pitch video about? I kind of want to look that up. My last pitch video. Let's go see. What was my last pitch video I ever did? Pitch video. Did I make a playlist for my pitch videos? I don't think I made enough to make a playlist. I don't know. I guess I did make a playlist of pitch videos. Well, let's find out what my last pitch video was. Since we have a few minutes left, might as well. My last pitch video. What was it? Oh, yeah, it was the KFC one, which I stand by who I said should play Colonel Sanders. And yeah, that would be an interesting biopic to see about Colonel Sanders. I don't know. I know Lifetime did some kind of really dumb movie about Colonel Sanders, and I think, in all honesty, that was to promote KFC. So I feel, if anything, it should be produced by a guy who wants to give the actual story of what happened. And interesting fact, Colonel Sanders walked into a KFC once and saw the extra crispy chicken. I assume it was at the time, and he called it just a fried dough ball with chicken in it. And he just kind of threw it on the ground and was really angry about it. And he got kind of stopped being a consultant for KFC or their mascot. And he wound up starting his own chicken restaurant, which I think still exists with the original recipe that he made for the chicken and intended for the chicken. But I don't know if that closed down or anything. I've heard stories. But apparently the only way they could have made the gravy to his specification was if they had a gourmet chef doing it, I guess, which I can see can be a ridiculous thing to have in a fast food restaurant. But I prefer quality over quantity. So if anything, he should have been happy with just the one restaurant. But that's just me. Let's see what Kyle's saying. That's the only just don't blink. Ha ha ha, because of the weeping angels. Yes, Kyle, we're aware of the weeping angels and how you have a crush on them. Wait, look at Kyle, I have a crush on the weeping angels. I want to marry one. You happy with yourself, Kyle? You want to marry a statue that takes you back in time. I mean, if it took you back in time to a week ago, I could see that being beneficial, but no. You're the one that want to marry a statue once when you were drunk. I did not try to marry a statue when I was drunk. And if I did, I think we all done stupid stuff like that once when we were drunk. And you would not, but you, Mr. I don't believe in drinking alcohol, would not know. So, bravo to you, smarty pants. Now the sale is over and I need to make sure to set the price to the right thing again. So, those of you who are buying them, I hope you don't happen to have $1 million in your account as I do this, because that would be extremely awkward, because you probably would have accidentally spent $1 million on something you had no intention on spending $1 million for. So, sorry. But also not sorry, because you should have been a little careful. Yep, 2 million. That's right. Although I don't think the site works that easily, so I don't think it would do that to people buying it. So let me make sure I did what I was supposed to. Okay. Yep, there we go. And now the regular one, which will officiate the ending of the sale. And now the only way you can buy one is if you have $1 million or $2 million for that regular one. But that's the end of the butt pack sale, and I am so glad we spent this all together. What did Kyle say before I end this? Wah, wah, wah. I can't wait to see your film when it's finished. Okay. I wonder if he's talking about the movie I'm making or this one right here. But till next time, stay tight.